I'm back, fellas and ladies. I'm back. I'm back. Here you go. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. My apologies on our live stream today. It was crazy. Traffic was bad. As my wife said, it is a holiday. And I don't think of it as a traditional holiday, but I guess it is because, you think of a holiday weekend, you got an extra day off and people are going out of town. But everybody was definitely on the road to see their mama. And I thought everybody, at least on YouTube, was in their mama's basement. I thought that was the case. But by the time I got through all the traffic, went to the koi place to get some koi from my mama, and went by and saw mama and said thank you. To see, you know what? I especially have to thank my mama. My mama, who's 83 years old. She's not a big woman. She's not. She's tiny. I was a big baby. I know some of y'all are saying I'm still a big baby. When I say I was a big baby, I was 13 pounds, 9 ounces. Yeah, that is a fact. 13 pounds, 9 ounces. And my mom said she knew that when she had me, that was the last baby she was going to have. Uh, you really had about 2 babies right there because I was really big. But shout out to my mom. Shout out to all the mothers that are out there. We appreciate y'all, especially for your basement, so we can broadcast. I literally have to recharge my batteries. I have been going literally nonstop with the Red Brick House from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days straight, and was working 12 and 14 hours a day. By the time I do my live stream, get everything packed up, get back to, go hit the bed at 12, and then I was up at like 5:30, 5:15 to meet the guys over to hang the drywall. I realized today, man, I'm spent. I am just worn the F out. And so when I got here, I was going to try and get to do the live stream late. But by the time I got here and the pond was a little bit low, my bottom drain is clogged up, which means I got to go for a swim in the pond. It still hasn't really warmed up yet. The water is still cold. They don't open up the pools till Memorial Weekend. There's a reason, because the water's cold. But it's about 5 feet deep down there in the bottom, and there's 4 screws that hold the cover onto the drain. And it's clogged up with like leaves and chestnuts and shit like that. And then you get the fish that are friendly. They kind of come up and, yeah, I'm not ready for that. Not ready for it. It's too cold. If it wasn't so cold, I'd say yes. Let me check it. Let me check it with my toes. Okay. No, that's still shrinkage. Did you tell her about shrinkage? Yeah, there's shrinkage in that water. It's cold. All right. So a couple things I got to do because I'm going to be heading back down to the Red Brick House is I got to start the process with Michael Anthony Fitness Reaction Gig Economy on all of you Mojo members and Tailgate members and Superfan members that have been members for over 2 years. We're going to be sending out footballs to all of you guys. Blue balls. Lola's getting 2 blue balls. So give us some time. I got to make sure we have the box and stuff to be able to do that. And we're going to get that done. That's a lot of balls. I think I'm about to order another box of balls. I've got blue balls right now. I don't know if anybody wants white balls or red balls. Leave a message in the comment and say you want a white ball or red ball, because I can order white and red. I got blue. If you don't want blue balls, maybe you want white balls. I don't know. So I'm sitting here thinking, which, I've been wanting to do some things, but just haven't had the time to. I got a television down there at the Red Brick House because I wanted to do some film breakdown, but I was so busy on getting everything together for the inspector, and then once I got that together, get everything together for the drywall guys. When I go back down, I can kind of take my time a little bit more because I'm not under the gun. I won't have inspections until the finals, so it'll be cooler when I go down there. I won't be in such a craze set situation. But I want to do some film breakdown on Mozzie Smith because defensive line, that's me. This is my dream. The Cowboys are the first round pick on a defensive line. But it's not just about the defense, it's also the offense too. The crazy thing is, excuse me, the crazy thing is, last year, as much as they talk about Dak Prescott being ass and the team sucking, and even Cooper Rush coming in for 5 games, where the offense statistically for those 5 games was like one of the worst in the NFL, the Cowboys still ended up the season with the 5th highest scoring average. And that's with Noah Brown, a.k.a. Clinton Franklin. Some people will agree with getting rid of Kellen Moore. Some people will say we messed up with getting rid of Kellen Moore instead of, and now we've got Bo Schottenheimer, Marty Schottenheimer's son. Marty Ball, who was run the football, run the football, run the football, short pass, run the football, run the football. That was Marty Schottenheimer. Let's take Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson in 2020, when Schottenheimer was the offensive coordinator, the play caller of that offense. Let me see if I can remember off the top of my head. Russell Wilson, 68% completion percentage. Wow. 4,219 yards. Not bad. 40 TDs. 40 TDs. And 13 interceptions. That is some incredible production, especially when you look at how Russell Wilson was in Denver last year with really good wide receivers. Yeah, he had really good wide receivers, and he didn't bust a grape. So let's suppose for a minute here, let's just take this for a second, why I have a lot of optimism. You have to look at the Cowboys and say, even though they didn't make major moves other than Brandon Cooks, that the Cowboys offense has improved. Brandon Cooks versus Noah Brown. Brandon Cooks versus Noah Brown. That's an improvement. Michael Gallup, a year after the surgery and return, versus Michael Gallup's surgery. Michael Gallup after surgery and a year, Michael Gallup after surgery. That's an improvement. Just is. People won't agree with this one, but Zeke Elliott versus Ronald Jones. Oh my God, are you crazy? Well, here's the thing with Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones actually has averaged 4.3 yards a carry through his career. He's not spent. But not only Ronald Jones, let's say Wild Thing. Bring me Vaughn. Wild Thing. Yeah. Vaughn, Ronald Jones, it's got to be at least as good as Zeke Elliott. Now, that's not the pounding back, of course, that can pound the rock. But I will say that as far as having more than just pounding the rock, you have more dynamic running backs. You have guys that can catch the ball in the screenplay, that can be part of the passing game. A third down back, as opposed to, let's go with Tony Pollard for some series, let's go for Zeke Elliott for series. Now maybe we're going, first and second down, Tony Pollard, Now we're bringing in Deuce Vaughn, and then we'll throw in some Ronald Jones and things. So the running back situation didn't get worse, right? And let's say the final piece on here, the reason I have optimism on the offensive side, it wasn't chopped liver last year with Dak and crew that was not as good. I mean, hell, we put 40 burgers up on the Eagles, the guys that went to the Super Bowl. Just having a different game plan, having to now make teams study something different than what we've been doing from Jason Garrett to Scott Linehan to Kellen Moore. Offense ain't changed much in that whole time. The unpredictability will give you an advantage as well, especially early on in the season. So these are reasons why I think you should have optimism on Schottenheimer as the offensive coordinator and Mike McCarthy, after he recovers from back surgery, as the play caller. All reason to be optimistic. Okay? Now that I've been out here cleaning up the fish pond, my hands are kind of dirty. Still got some of the dirt on me from the red brick house. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to take my Manscaped and I'm going to cut down some of this stuff. There's a lot of gray here. Look, and I'm getting a frosting here. Look at that. I'm literally getting a frosting. Wow. Or is that a Cruella? I'm going to go clean this mess up because somebody out there said, you need a haircut and a shave. And I said, if you're coming here for my good looks, then you're definitely at the wrong channel. This is about bringing you the news on the Dallas Cowboys. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, it's nice to see my babies. Yeah, it's nice to be sitting at home, feeling the breeze and the shade, not covered with dust. Happy Mother's Day. Peace.